Katie Knight's new friend. Katie Knight was a girl who followed all the rules that she was taught and never wanted to break the rules because she wanted to stay being an honest and respectable person like she was raised to be. Katie knows what kind of person she should strive to be in life. This way of life has caused Katie to be an outcast and she doesn't have any friends. Everyone around her doesn't have to follow the same rules she does, and so she doesn't act the same as everyone else because no one likes a good girl. Therefore, she stays to herself on a daily basis. Then, one day, Katie gets a new neighbor named Nikki. Nikki's parents allow her to do anything, so she doesn't have any rules to follow. Katie, being nice, goes to meet her and becomes friends to make her feel more comfortable in a new setting, so she won't be an outcast like Katie is. Nikki looks sort of like a dark girl. She just does what she wants. She's out there, doesn't really have any standards or morals. Katie and Nikki become very best friends, and Katie will do anything not to lose her, considering this is the only person to ever be nice to her. Nikki begins to pull Katie into her mischievous ways. At first, Katie doesn't let Nikki change her because she knows what rules she should follow. But realizing that if she doesn't have fun with Nikki like she wants, she could lose her. And so she gives in. And no one wants to lose their only friend. So Katie and Nikki begin to skip school, they steal from stores, and lie to Katie's parents about what they're doing and where they are. They become best friends like no and become very close like all best friends are. Katie and Nikki begin to skip school, steal from stores, sneak out of the house at night to go to parties Katie's parents wouldn't approve of, and lie to Katie's parents all the time without any regrets about it. When they steal, they don't get caught, so they think it's fine to do it, and they don't stop. And they sneak out of the house, and they haven't gotten caught, so they keep doing it. Until they get caught, they probably won't stop. Katie's grades began to drop, and no one could understand why. Finally, one night when Katie went to sleep over at Nikki's, her parents called because she had left something at the house, and Nikki's parents claimed that they had no idea that Katie was supposed to be over, and that neither of them were even home. They weren't sure where Katie and Nikki were, even if they were supposed to be at the house at having a fun best friend sleepover. After hours, Katie and Nikki both came home to angry and worried parents. Katie got a harsh punishment. Now, Nikki didn't, because Nikki's parents didn't really care. But as long as she was safe and she finally came home, it didn't really matter because she could do what she wanted. But Katie's parents were so disappointed in her, and she felt like she had let everyone that believed in her down. And she never wanted to make anyone feel like that because she knew she could be a better person. Her parents were so disappointed in her. And you know what? When Katie thought about it, she was also disappointed in herself for letting one friend sway her judgment. Katie learned a valuable lesson that you can't sneak around forever. She came to her senses, stopped being friends with troublesome Nikki, even if it meant not having her only friend anymore. Katie began bringing her grades back up and listening fell into her parents' rules once again. She never wanted to make them so disappointed in her ever again, because she knew she could be better and was raised better. She realized it was better to be an honest person and be trusted than to sneak around and make people lose their trust in you. She now upholds the value to the full extent and won't let anyone sway her ever again. She knows it's better to listen than to lie to please others.